Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real in my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm gonna do meal prep. Tonight it is gonna be roasted asparagus, boxed macaroni and cheese, and chicken tenders that are barbecued. I'm gonna start, both my ovens, I have a double oven, both of them on 400. So let's call this the 40-minute meal prep maybe. I'm gonna cover a cookie sheet with non-stick rim wrap. That way I don't have a lot of cleanup to do. Okay, first off, I want to get my asparagus taken care of. Let me grab my olive oil. I'm going to use this olive oil spritzer sprayer thingamajiggy. I don't know what it's called. And I'm dancing around the dog. Cookie, can you move over just a little bit? Just a little bit will do. I've washed this asparagus. I'm going to take the bands off of it and I'm going to lay that right there. See how much I want? I'm going to put the band back on here so I can have it another night. Let me do a couple more though. Okay, I always wash the asparagus when I get it. This was not farm fresh, this was store-bought. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna snap the bottoms off and lay them over here on this pan. Since this is a non-stick foil, I'm not gonna worry about spraying the bottom of it with the asparagus. You can tell the asparagus is fresh because it pops. Sometimes if it's a couple of days old, even and you're crisp it, it's kind of limp. Anyway, my guys like roasted vegetables better than vegetables that are cooked to death on top of the stove. And I broke that one off a little short, it looks like. Let me pay attention. Meal prep is always a dilemma for whomever is home first in whomever's houses, because men do a lot of the cooking now too, and I get that. On the farm though, it's left up to mom. Okay, I'm gonna spray this with just a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm gonna roll this around a little bit so it gets coated pretty good. Give my hands a wash. Okay, I'm gonna season this with just a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. And then we can add pepper to it if we want to. Red pepper's good with it. I'm gonna put just a little pinch of black pepper as well. Garlic powder's good on it. Onion powder is totally up to you as to what your family likes. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of garlic powder for mine. If you watch Cooking, Cutting Up, Keeping It Real, you know that it's real time. It's exactly what I'm doing for dinner. So welcome if you've never seen it and that's something you wanna see more about. Now my ovens are about 370. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. I'm also gonna set my timer for 35 minutes and then I'll check it. Meanwhile, back here, I'm gonna spray this dish with some cooking spray. You can use whatever cooking spray you like, but I'm gonna take this, I'm having a cup of coffee too, a pumpkin spice something. I love pumpkin, about anything that you want to fix. Okay, chicken time. I set this chicken out to thaw out of the freezer, and I think it's almost thawed. This chicken came from Kenyans in Mebane, North Carolina, and they packaged it for me, and all I had to do was put it in a freezer bag. So I'm gonna take these, it actually is still a little frozen. I'm gonna take the back off of it, the paper backing, and I'm just gonna lay it here. Because I'm gonna actually put this in my microwave just for about 35 seconds and then break it apart. And if your microwave has a defrost, you can also use that, but I'm gonna just quickly, 35 seconds. And then that way it'll be, thawed enough that I can separate it so that it will cook evenly, let's hope. Anyway, and I don't have a clean washcloth. Let me grab one. This is dinner on the go. Who isn't on the go these days? I'm gonna grab, I don't like to have chicken on my surfaces without wiping them down good with some kind of spray cleaner or Clorox and water or vinegar and water, whatever your preference is. Okay, let's see how we're looking. My hands are clean. We'll give them one last little swish here. And then I'm gonna break these apart. You can see that they're still semi-frozen, which is fine. That liquid, as they thaw and cook, will help with the moisture in them. Because I'm gonna put this in a 400-degree oven, and I'm gonna cook it uncovered at the end. When I first put it in there, I'm gonna cook it covered for about 20 minutes and then uncover it for about 15. And then I can cut into a piece and see if it's done. Okay, I have some barbecue sauce that I have had, watch out cook, in the fridge. I'm just gonna give it a stir and give it a taste. There's enough vinegar in this that it's still good. I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of that over this chicken. Because here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bake this just like this, and I'm gonna cover it with foil. I'm gonna set my timer for 20 minutes, as I said, and then I'll take it out, uncover it. I'll finish it off with a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's, because that's our favorite here, and maybe a little bit of salt and pepper. I'll just have to check it and see. That's what I'm doing for dinner prep tonight, y'all. And the water is getting ready to boil over here, and I'm literally gonna follow the instructions on the carton of ready-made. You know, pour it together, put the cheese on it. Meal prep. That's what I'm doing in my kitchen. I hope it's something that sparks your interest and maybe inspires you. See ya.